Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. My last how-to video, I recorded how I tie my rigs. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own drifting weights, dragging weights, whichever what you want to call them. There's a lot of companies that sell these, and I choose to make my own. This is by no means saying that what I make is superior or inferior to what they sell. Not trying to hurt anybody's business. Just more like a blue-collar type channel for people who like to do things themselves like I do. So some things that you're going to need. You're going to need 3/8 drifter cord, which is what I use. I buy it online. And 1/4 inch solid core lead is how I buy it. It comes on a roll like this right here. You can buy it just about anywhere. You can use BBs, you can use whatever you want. But this is just how I do it. Good old lineman's pliers, vice grip with a nail, some scales that I bought. They came from online. You can buy them anywhere from $9 to $15 depending on what you want. So what I do is I take this lead just like this, and I cut mine up into little pieces like that. And then what I do is I take this drinking straw, just a standard drinking straw. Some of them are bigger, the bigger ones work better. I don't know where this one come from. Somewhere that I went to eat that I probably shouldn't have, but anyway. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we take this straw and we insert it down into this tough line, okay? Just like so, like that, all right? So now, I've got these weights. I've already cut them for the sake of time. I'll turn my little scale on. I'll put all these weights up here, just like that, so I can weigh them. 1.8, I need another one. 2 ounces, which is what I fish with 99% of the time, okay? So at this point, we're done with our scale. One thing that I didn't mention is this little torch right here. You don't have to have a torch. You can use a candle, you can use a grill lighter, just anything like that'll work. I used a candle up until I found this torch. This does make a little bit of a smell, so your wife may not like it all that much, but mine has got to the point now where she just doesn't really say anything because it don't do her any good. So now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take each one of these weights, and I'm taking my time. I can do this much faster, but I'm taking my time so you'll understand. And then I just take and I put each piece down in the straw, just like so. And you kind of have to take it and work it down. And I apologize for the shakiness, but I'm shaking this straw on purpose. You just kind of take and you just work it down. It'll go right down in there just like that. All right. You put each piece in there. And the straighter that you get the lead before you cut it off of the roll, the easier it is to get in this straw. The straighter, the better. And you see how straight they are. I lay it down, you know, flat, and just get it flat. And then I just start working them in there. You can see how they're going in there. Sometimes you have to squeeze it a little bit. Just like so. Not hard at all. All right. So now I've got it down in there, and I start working my straw out. Make sure my weights stay down in there. I just start working it out, just like that. Okay? You want to make sure that nothing comes out past this end. All right, so they're all in there. All right, so now I just take this, get it kind of like so. Take my little torch, fire it up. This is where you're going to use your lineman's pliers. Take and melt this, just like that. Okay, nice and melted. Take and squeeze it. There you go. We'll trim that up here in a second. So now take my tough line like this. I start working them down. Just working them down till they stop. Okay, so it stopped on that end. You can see how flexible it is. All right, so now you can take my own pliers. I got these little shears. I use them to cut bait and all kinds of stuff. But I take and I cut it just about not even 1/4 of an inch out past it. The stuff is tough. I was taking cut it. Make sure that my weights will work down in there, like so. Take this, heat this end again. Take my pliers, get it right there. Hold it for just a second, sealed up, won't come out. So I'm gonna trim this off. All right. So now I'm gonna take this nail, heat this nail. It doesn't have to be cherry red, but that's the way I get mine. Now, I poke a hole right there, just like that. That's how we attach it. We go on sinker, slide, swivel, ever how you want to do it. All right, you can do one end or you can do both. I do both. Hole right in the center. Cut the torch off so you don't knock it over and burn yourself. Now you can go back, you can trim this up some if you want. It cuts off really easy, just like so. I make mine kind of pointed. Just trim it up like so. And you now have a 2-ounce slinky weight. You can see how it does, goes right over things. Works great. Works great. Cost, I have about, by the time I buy everything and get everything going, I have somewhere around $1.25 to $1.75 a piece in them. And you can make a whole bunch of them, something good to do whenever it's raining, cold, can't fish, whatever. It's a good wintertime thing. It's when I prep most of my stuff. And that's all there is to it. Hope it helps somebody. Any questions, reach out to me. Y'all have a good day. Happy New Year.